Hey guys, it's Julia. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I think this is called this is like the first week of TAFE kind of vlog. Basically, in this vlog, I'm gonna start TAFE again. I don't want all my videos to just be vlogs. And I know I post twice a week, so I could do one video vlog, one video this, but then it just gets messy because I film so many videos that don't end up anywhere. Or as I'm editing them, I'm like, this is not working out, this is not funny, this is not good. So I'm going through an identity crisis also. I don't know who I am anymore or what I'm doing with my life. And it's not a bad thing. Honestly, it's interesting, but it's confusing because I wake up every morning and I'm just doing my usual routine, but I feel like I should be doing something else, something more. I don't know. And I don't know if it's because I'm just starting TAFE and my mind's just knotted up. But I genuinely don't know what, I was really nervous about TAFE the day after I found out I got in or something. And then yesterday and today I woke up and I'm like, I don't even care. I'm just gonna go to TAFE and whatever. Also I have a cold, I think, because every night I start coughing and sneezing, and it's weird because it's only at night. Right now I feel kind of fine. I don't think I sound different. I do little TAFE vlogs, but I'm scared to film it because my camera is not big. It's not a big camera, but it's it's not really small enough for people not to notice it. But I don't really have the money to buy a tiny camera, a little GoPro or something. So the Maddie Flipwoods transformation, which you would have seen probably a few weeks ago, hasn't come out the day we're talking, which is the 29th today of January. And that's coming out on the 31st, which is also my first day of TAFE. We're gonna go through my TAFE bag and just figure stuff out. So excited for the lecture rooms because I thought that was only in university. But I'm really excited to just sit down and just take notes. I love doing that because I don't have to talk to anyone. So my TAFE starts on Tuesday, which would normally be 9 to 4:30 p.m. if you watched my last video or one of my last videos. But they said, I got an email saying it's not the full day and it's just gonna be an orientation day. And I actually went to see so for those who are new, I've been going to the same TAFE for 2 years already, but it was only once a week during year 11 and 12. Now that I've graduated, I'm going for my third year, which is a diploma before I did a cert too. So I have my first two classes of Tuesday with the same teacher I've had for 2 years in the same room. But I have other classes in the other buildings on the campus, which I literally went to visit 3 days ago because I didn't want to look like a nincompoop on the first day trying to find my classes. But they said they're going to show us an orientation. So I'm so excited for Friday because we have the dive room, which is so exciting. And I have this black t-shirt in my bag, which I've had since the beginning of last year, I'm pretty sure. I don't think I had it in year 11 because they told us that we might go to the dive room and they said you gotta make sure you're wearing something that doesn't matter. And I don't think this is even gonna fit me. This is a size 10 women's. What? That's not gonna fit me. Okay, what do I have? Actually, so this is my folder for year 12, but I found the one from year 11 in my grandma's house the other day. I was gonna bring it over, but I forgot. So I have, oh my god. This one is really problematic. I don't know where I got this one from. I swear this was from Office Works, but I don't know, it's just really bad quality. The things do not stay on the rings. If you watched this video, you would see it about the middle of it kind of, where I'm wearing the pink jumpers doing the TAFE little segment. I said that I literally had no work to present, and I wasn't kidding. Because throughout the year, I missed so much of TAFE because of my anxiety. I don't even know why they passed me. I did not deserve to pass. I literally, all these are just papers of information. There's no work in here. We were supposed to make a mask, which I did not make. We were supposed to make a jersey, which I never ended up starting. I don't even know what this is. Oh, this was meant to be the 12 of something. This whole file was just the best. So I'm gonna make a list of things I need to buy. I'll keep the ruler, but I need to buy a new binder. Is it called a binder? I don't know. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, is this another 12 of some? Oh, this was the 12. That's a 12 is basically a quarter scale test version of a thing you're gonna make just to make sure you know how to do it. So this was a 12, and then this was meant to be the actual one, which clearly I never ended up finishing. Or is that it? Maybe that is it. I don't know. I think I'm both going to be. This was meant to be the mask. We're gonna make a mask, which is not one you could wear. You have to wear it on top of a surgical one, but and this is my sketchbook, which is literally the back part is missing. And look at the front. Oh my god. I have, yeah, this is 20th of May 2021. I have like these, what are they called? Flats? Are they called flats? No, these are sketches. Not sketches, these are, what are they called? Little patterns and stuff. Like, this is all from year 11. When's year 12? July? That's still year 11. Oh, okay. Year 12, this was the little, I've forgotten the names. Like a map, like a vision, not a vision board, a mood board, but it's like a map kind of. This was for my rain dress, which is on my Instagram if you want to check that out. And then this was for another dress we were supposed to make, which I did end up making, but it wasn't really wearable. But you don't have to tell anyone that. Yeah, so I barely even use this for year 12, but it's in such bad condition. So that's it. I used to bring my backpack to school, to tafe, the same one I brought to school. So like every Thursday, and like I just take the stuff out, put the tafe stuff in, and then I have to change it back for Friday, and so. No, not so many people. No, it's not here. Where's the? Can you not put it so obvious when we're in public, when we're walking? Alright, now I just need the hoop things, the binders. Let's go this way. What color should I get?
I don't know. Let's go then.
I got these two, so yeah. Sorry. The thingy, the sketch thing, and the pencils all together was $12. Okay, so I got this black pencil case, which is, I don't even know where I got this, but I got it last year. Honestly, it probably is from Office Works. And I have these like felt tip pens which are in there, and they fit perfectly. But I want to try and fit these in there as well, so then I just have like a bunch of colors, so I can just color like whenever. But also I've got textures. They do fit. Okay, good. Now I have pencils and textures, which I'm going to bring with me. This is perfect. Because even if it's not for actual tape work, I just love coloring and I get really bored. I do really want to put stickers on this, but I don't know if I should like yet, because I feel like it's like it's a little bit embarrassing. Then this is the exact same one I have right now, just that it's in one piece and it's not been beaten up. And yeah, that's everything I got. So I'm just gonna put that in my tape bag, and I'm gonna bring my red water bottle, Stranger Things. These ones are Olivia Rodrigo, and these ones are Mario. I'm not gonna do a lot. I just want to put like one, like that. Like that's kind of cute, you know. Okay, so I stuck on this one, which is good for you, and I think it just looks really like that. Looks like it's part of the book. Like I wouldn't even have noticed, honestly. I'm not gonna put stickers on anything else because like I don't want to look like I'm obsessed. Like seem to be coming out, which is good because see the thing with this one, like I don't know if it's like look at that, like because they've all ripped. And like, look, like this one doesn't even close properly. Oh, and like it does, but it's like it doesn't. Like, look, the grip is like really bad. You guys can't even see. Like, it just, look, that's just like natural. And I thought that would happen over time, but like it didn't. So hopefully this one will stay better because this one's also made of plastic. Like it's a plastic cover. So hopefully that's gonna work better. I do like the ones with 4 hoops. And these ones are not even like hoops. They're like straight on one side. That's like that one. But I can't find the ones with 4 anymore. But I like those so much more because there's 4 of them. If it doesn't work within the first week, I'm literally going to go find a 4 hoop one because I want this year to be good. I don't have a sewing machine. And that's not something you can just go buy. Like I don't just have money like that. But I really, really need a sewing machine. You know what's weird? Like literally everyone I know has a sewing machine in their house. And some people, like, they're people that don't even sew. Like, I don't understand how people just have, like, random things that they don't need, like, around their house. Like, my auntie has a sewing machine, which she used to sew, and I borrowed hers for my dress. I mean, no, for, like, when I was making my ball dress and, like, the end of tape. But I also borrowed one from my mom's friend, and she also used to sew. But I know just, like, random people in my family and just family friends, or even my friends that don't sew, they have one. Like, it's just... I don't know why I'm the only person that doesn't have a sewing machine that actually needs one. So we're going to look into that. My mom said, because I have like $100 I was willing to spend on it. My mom said if she wants, like, she'll pay the rest because obviously it's going to cost more than $100 if I want a good one. But like I do need one and I plan to sew for the rest of my life, so it's not going to be a waste. But yeah, I'm just going to bring these for the first week because there's literally like 10. I don't think I'll need more than that. But yeah, so I'm really nervous, but I'm really excited also, so... That's good, but yeah. Hello, it's the next day, and so last night until I filmed everything, I was like kind of fine, and after that, I was editing, and it was like not really hot, but it was like definitely more on the hot side than the cold side, and I got this headache. Like, it wasn't like a headache, like a headache, it was a head pain. Like, my head hurt, but I also felt lightheaded and stuff. The night before last night, I keep getting like this really bad, like, I can't sleep headache thing. Guys, I go to a fashion college. It's not just a college, it's a fashion college. Like, if I was going to work or something and I could wear whatever I wanted, like, yeah, sure, but like, I can't wear Spider-Man into fashion. Yes, I don't know if I have water tape because I was scared to wear brands, but I don't have Adidas shoes, so I'd end up wearing either Converse or Nike with these, which is not gonna work because we can't mix brands at a fashion college. I can't wear Hawkins. This one's okay because it doesn't really say anything specifically, but I cut the neck off and it's like, it's, I can and would choose not to wear my Fresh Love anyway, because this is one of my prized possessions. Pride possessions? What's the word? What do you say? Pride, or is it pride? I don't know, but this is one of my things I need to keep at home. I guess I could wear this, even though I do really prefer Pepsi, but I just like how it looked. Like, it's 8:33 a.m. It's at like 1 today. This morning, I can't think straight and I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like this, and my hand was like this, so I was like I'm not even kidding, that's how it was. And oh my god, and like every time I get anxiety, I try to like push through it because it's something I have to do. Like, if it's school or like a driving lesson, because I know like if I don't do the driving lesson, I'm gonna have to do it eventually, and if I don't go to school, you know, I have to go to school. But with TAFE, that's why I hate TAFE, because I don't have to do the TAFE. I don't have to, I want to. And you think that a want is stronger than a need or a must, but it's not. I filled out a withdrawal form. I think it was on here. I think I accidentally closed the tab, but I filled it out. And not that I'm saying that this should have any effect on me, but I know a bunch of people who have anxiety, and like online and offline, and not a single one of them went or completed college. And I don't know if that's like a thing. Like, part of me wants to push through because I don't want to let my anxiety win every time, but the fact that I just had an anxiety attack on the first morning, like before this, and my mom's paying for this, like, it's not worth it. I don't even think, like, normally when I'm scared to do something, I try to think of, like, you know, what the best outcome could be or what the worst outcome could be. But like, honestly, I don't even care. Like, I don't care if it's a small bunch of people or a big bunch of people, the same people I went to TAFE with before, new people, older people, younger people. I don't give a crap who the, like, or like, I really, like, I'm glad my mom and my brother and like my friend, like closer friends, like, some of my close friends don't have anxiety. Like, I'm happy for them, but it's so freaking annoying when times like this, because you just don't know what to say to them. Like, one of my best friends, she has anxiety, and we talk about it. Like we can, like, when we were at school, we'd easily say like, oh, I left early today, and that's the question I hate. Question why? Because part of me, I don't want to, like, part of my brain feels like I should just go, but then the other part of me is like, no, I don't even want to meet the people, because then it's gonna be like, I want to leave trauma in 2022. I don't want to bring it with me this year. It already has. But if you guys saw my videos from this year, you would have seen my little anxiety chart. I think I showed it in one of my last videos. Or my last video, I don't know when it's coming out, but, and you saw how I told you guys how my anxiety has been going really well and it's gone down. Well, not anymore. Like, I'm so confused right now in my own head. Like, I know when I'm editing this, I'm gonna be like, what? Went to Best and Less and like Factory and Big W for, like, we're trying to find a hat for my brother because he starts high school tomorrow, which is nothing that's with me, and I don't know why, because it's not even me. I just saw like a lot of cute t-shirts that I kind of wanted to buy, so I took photos and I'm gonna look at them online. But the thing is, like, there's nothing that makes me more happy than buying clothes that I love, and even that right now does not seem like something I want to do at all. I feel like the instant I withdraw, I'm gonna regret it, but I really wish they didn't accept me. And I know I said that if they accepted me, I was gonna try my best and go forward with it, but I am not wasting my mom's money on me crying every day. Like, I do that for free. Like, I don't. Diploma of applied fashion design and merchandising was what I was going to do. I can't do it again. I can't do that to myself again. Like, before, it was like, yeah, I was excited to do TAFE because it was like a new thing and I had to do 2 years. That's why I did a second year, otherwise obviously I wouldn't. But like anything else, because that was like new to me and I was still like, I didn't have anxiety really yet, so like whatever. Now that I have a choice to do things, as much as I love fashion, I really don't think it's worth it. Like, I know this goes against everything I said in my last video, but I genuinely just can't, like, to someone, if you don't have anxiety, you probably have like no idea what I'm talking about, but like you don't even know how to tell people in a way that they'll understand, because there is no way to like explain anxiety. I just have to press submit. I just refilled in the withdrawal thing, and if I pull out a red or an orange, like yellow on that side of the color wheel, I'm dropping out. First try. I know that sounds so like pathetic, but I genuinely once again, those who get it, get it. I just withdrew from TAFE. Like, I didn't even get to the point of believing that I was actually gonna go back yet. So this doesn't feel like a release of any sort, which is probably disappointing, but like I'm just glad I don't have to show up today. The fact that this is like anxiety is just like all in your head, and that literally made me withdraw from TAFE because it just drives me crazy, is insane to me. Like, the fact that part of me like doesn't believe I just did that, but also part of me is like, well, I know I'm not gonna show up to TAFE anyway, so like whatever I just did was kind of like the only option anyway. Also, quickly, from like before, when I said like the things like for school that like before I had to, like if I know I have to do something, like I can find ways by like watching people's videos or like breathing or whatever to help me through it. But for this, my brain like didn't want me to, if that makes sense. I feel like maybe the universe knew, like the universe wanted me to withdraw, therefore they made me go. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, yeah, everything happens for a reason. Okay guys, so I just showered and everything, and I did a story saying on Instagram, like to my close friends, I wrote like, blah blah, I withdraw from TAFE, like because of mental health, like please don't like say why, because that's gonna make me feel bad. And then one of my best friends, she replies, and she goes, because English is her second language, and so she goes, I don't get it, hey, or something. And then I told her what withdraw means, and she goes, oh, why? And then I said, did you read the story? But it was funny. That didn't make me cry. I can't tell you how like on the outside I still have a little bit of a shell, because I feel like not everyone that I told I'm going knows that I've withdrawn yet. So I still feel a little bit of kind of like, oh, on the inside I feel so free, because as I said, like I didn't completely realize that I had to go back to TAFE. Guys, I just woke up and it was like 9:30, meaning they've all left. Last night it wasn't like the nicest night to just fall asleep, because it was a bit hot. So I tried to stay up as late as I could so that by the time I woke up they'd all be gone, because normally I don't wake up early like ever. But I just didn't want to be awake in the morning, because last night my brother, so my brother like insults me a lot, and I know he's a 12-year-old boy, he's my brother, but he's so like, last night, so because it was too hot to stay in my room, I don't know if this is in focus or not, because it was too hot to stay in my room, we have this little yoga mat, and I just put that on the landing, which is like right under the aircon, so I was just sitting on that. I think I was on my phone, like watching TikToks, because I was going through my favorite TikToks and deleting it, because I literally had like over 1,000, and the volume was like at bare minimum, just loud enough for me to actually understand what it is, you know. But both my mom and my brother had their doors open, and this like the particular part where I was sitting on the landing was really close to my brother's room, and because I was like up there before they come up, my volume was a bit higher just so I could understand, but I was gonna put the volume down. Anyways, my brother said something like, you know, shut up, because unlike you, I'm actually doing something tomorrow. And well, that silenced me. I started crying actually, but not like out loud. That's exactly why I didn't want to withdraw or even apply in the first place, because I knew the instant my brother like had something that I didn't, he would use it against me. And I don't give a fuck that he's a 12-year-old boy. I don't care that he doesn't understand. I don't care that he's my younger brother. He still said it and he still meant it. Plus, he's starting high school with his friends and everything, and I understand it's still like scary to start high school. Like, I get that. But every time, like, see, ever since I graduated high school, because my brother obviously doesn't have the same trauma as I did, because he didn't spend as much time in Italy, and he wasn't ever picked on or bullied anyway in the few years he was there. So he doesn't really like remember even like being in Italy. But where is I going with this? Anytime like I have something that he doesn't, I try my best not to tease him about it, because like, first of all, if it's to do with school, he can't really control. Like, when I graduated, I made sure to not say like, haha, I graduated and you didn't, or haha, you've got school next year and I don't. Like, I've never said that to him, because I know that if he was the one who graduated high school and I was still in primary school or whatever, I would start crying. Hey guys, so right now I'm doing the laundry, but I'm folding the clothes. I need to do as much housework as I can today, because I don't want to be yelled at for doing nothing all day. Because apparently, me not going to school or TAFE means I do nothing every day. So, yeah. Close off the line. Look how colourful our wardrobe is. It's been a few hours. What have I done? I've done so much. That's how I dress. So, I brought in the bin. I emptied my bin. This one's still empty. Like, it's not really full yet. I need to do the dishes! I hate the dishes with my whole heart. I would literally rather clean the toilet than wash the dishes. Why washing the dishes? I just find it so disgusting. I find it revolting. It makes me want to I put away everyone's clothes. I organized my brother's drawer because it was a mess. Tidied my room a bit. I watched 2 episodes of Young Show. I had food. Normally when my mom gets a package, she like gets an email obviously, and if she's at work, she'll message me and say like, did a package arrive or something. And sometimes I want to surprise her, so I say no, or like, oh, I don't know, I didn't hear anything. But this girl, I don't know if she messaged the company or they sent it to her, like whatever, but she sent me a photo that the delivery dude took of the package in front of our door, and she sent me that and she goes, what's this? And I said, oh. I was like, bro, I was trying to surprise you. I'm not actually doing anything today, obviously. I don't know if I should get ready. I'll brush my hair because I don't want to go through knot, but I need to dye my hair again underneath, because it's the red's come out now. And we bought pink dye because I want to do pink again, and it's not light enough to do any other color. Like, you know, like what other color could you do? I mean, I could do red again, but we couldn't find red dye, and I just want to do pink again. So my mum got a message saying that I was absent today at TAFE, even though I literally filled out a withdrawal application and showed you guys, and I submitted it and everything, and at first I was like, oh, okay, whatever, like it probably just hasn't processed yet. And then I realized, what if there were people from my TAFE last year and they heard my name, like Julia, and then I was absent, because they knew how much I skipped last year. No, the worst thing is I wasn't absent yesterday. Or was that for yesterday? Oh no. Potentially, because I am supposed to graduate this year instead of last year, like high school, I could like do it next year and then I'll be with my age group, but then I'll be with a completely new set of people. So I might like just do something else, because I feel like I want to do some sort of fashion or like theater course, but I hate this mental game. Like, it's so annoying. Nervous about starting something new, you kind of just push yourself to do it because you know you're gonna be okay. But with anxiety, it doesn't work like that. Like, I want to make a documentary about my life. I'm writing something that, like, what I'm gonna say. Look at that. I can't believe I wrote all that in like half an hour last night. I basically, like, I've got a lot of stories from Italy that, like, the only people who know are like my mum and my brother. Some even they don't know, but like because I'm pretty open about like random trauma stories I have, which I talk about in my Q&As or whatever, like whenever it comes up in a video. And I say it on YouTube, but like I don't tell my friends or my cousins these. Like I don't ever mention anything, like unless they bring it up. I try to change the subject, but like I don't know, I just talk about it on YouTube because like there's other people that can relate. I'm not telling anyone directly, but like a lot of the things that I'm gonna say in this documentary are things that like literally no one knows about me. And I know I don't really have that many fans, but I'm kind of scared to like do it anyway because like there's like so much. And part of me is like, oh yeah, I should be open about it to let other people know who are going through similar things that it's okay, because for me this was already like 9 years ago or something. But like it also is kind of like, well, if I'm trying to like leave it in the past, maybe I just shouldn't mention it, you know, to anyone, since only my mum knows. So I don't know, but I want to like I feel like opening up about things is always like the best thing. I don't know how long it's gonna be. I don't know what the footage is gonna be like, because I was thinking of just like me, but like if it ends up being like like an hour, that's not gonna be very interesting. Just look at me for an hour. So I just wrote 2 more pages on a documentary that I'm doing, and I think it's been like 2 hours. Jeez, bro, writing about that stuff just gives me a headache because I'm writing about Italy right now. Oh my god, my head hurts so bad. Mum, we had planned to like go back to Italy at some point in this year for a bit, just to visit, and I'm not going to say what was the point of the year, but it was planned. Well, first we wanted to go in 2020, but then obviously for obvious reasons that wasn't, like that didn't happen. And so we ended up saying like, okay, 2023. Is that blurry? And my mum just came from work and we were just sitting on the couch and she goes, you know, when we do a trip to Europe, would you like to add LA to that? And my heart stopped beating. I looked at her like you could see stars in my eyes. I was like, because I've been to the US, I've been to New York and like Washington, or is New York and no wait, they're different states. I've been to New Jersey, I don't know, but or like the city of New York cuts into 2 states, I don't know, but either way, I have been to the US, but I don't remember it at all, and also LA is like completely different. So yeah, it's been my dream vacation for like 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years, and I was planning to go, but I was like saving up my own money. I'm literally shaking, I'm so excited, but she said next year, which means, because this is my last year as a kid, and it's been my dream vacation to go to LA since I was 13, but like even before that, I love traveling so much, and I feel like I haven't traveled a lot, honestly. I said if we win the lottery, we can go next week. So it's so expensive. Why is life so expensive? There's nothing that brings more serotonin to my brain that makes me feel happier than traveling, like on a plane. Like I don't know why. I like, because I feel like when you go to a city that's like not where you live, it's like no one knows you there, and I just feel so free. I feel like I can do anything. I can embarrass myself, I can vlog, and no one's gonna say anything because no one knows me. I get like if I'm famous, if I get famous, like obviously people are gonna know me, but like not like people who know me, like not people from my town, you know. But when I'm an adult, it's the moment I have enough money to travel, I'm gonna be doing vlogs in every city of the, no, I'm not gonna say of the, not every city, but like I want to travel to a lot of places. Ew. If we do go to LA, we're gonna go for like a week or like 10 days or something. I've got so much stuff I want to try there. Like first of all, I want to go to like all these shops people talk about, like Urban Outfitters, Forever 21, Claire's. Like I don't even know what those shops sell. I mean, I know Claire's because I've seen that, but like Urban Outfitters, I don't even know what that stuff sells. But like I hear people do fit checks, like it's from American Eagle, Abercrombie. Like I don't know what those mean, and I know some are like just for kids, but I want to see them anyway because, you know, I think I have been to Claire's actually in New York, but I don't remember it at all. But I'm pretty sure I was there because I remember like a colorful shop that we bought like these little rings, like with a little love heart on them, like best friend rings. So I don't know. So I dyed my hair pink yesterday. I went through a little identity crisis and I wanted to change my appearance because I was sad and I didn't like my hair. But I love it now. Look, it matches my pajamas. Love it so much. I decided to do pink again because that's the dye we already just had bought, but also because when I dyed my, like the first time I bleached my hair to dye it in 2020, I did this specific pink color, like the same box dye. And 2020 was like, I know it was like a bad year for a lot of people, but for us, like COVID didn't really catch on until 2021. Like that's when things started getting bad. So for me, 2020 was just like a break from everything. I filmed that clip like 30 seconds ago, but I forgot. I meant to say that 2020 was like one of the best years of my life, because in 2019 we were half in Italy, half here, and the first half, like, it was like the worst part of my life, and I was bullied still and everything. And then I had my exam, which was the worst day, also the best day of my life when I finished my exam, but before it was the worst day of my life. And then when we moved here, like, yeah, it was great and everything, but like I was settling into school. And then 2020, I was starting to like get closer with the friends I still have to this day, and everything, like, people were nice to me in school. School wasn't that hard. It was fine. It was just a good, calm year. I was home for about 4 weeks of year 10, just because in 2020, because why am I playing with this? Because like it was recommended to stay home, but like we didn't have to wear masks yet. Anyways, and then 2021, COVID started getting bad, obviously, here, and I started getting anxiety. So yeah, 2020 was just a good year to remember. That's why I dyed my hair pink, like to remember, like, yeah, to bring good vibes. The devil doesn't bargain, he'll only break your heart. It's just so bright. I don't know if this is on properly, I don't care. I probably had one of like the nicest conversations with my mum yesterday. Also, my room is a bomb site. Basically, I was sitting on the couch, and sometimes I'll just like say something that's kind of like, it could be a complaint, but I'm just talking, and I just want my mum to like be there and agree with me. But instead, she normally replies with like an annoyed tone, because she's like, oh, I want to help you, but I don't know what to do, and you said you don't want to do this, but I don't know how to help you. Where I'm not looking for a problem solution thing. I just want her to say like, all right, like I just want her to listen, you know. My mum always be like, you can tell me anything, but then also, you know, she's going through her own thing, and she's a single mother of 2 kids, so like obviously she's not gonna be like stress-free really ever. Last night I just decided to blurt it out. Like, it was just us 2 sitting downstairs, we're about to go to bed, and we were just like watching YouTube, and then the video finished, whatever we were watching, and we're just sitting on the couch for about 10 seconds, and I was like, it's so insane how like the fact that I withdraw from tafe because of the voices in my head or something, because I just, you know, I hadn't really told her, like we hadn't talked about my withdrawal at all. Like anytime she brought it up, I just started ignoring her and changed the subject. And she goes, like, normally she'd reply like, oh honey, what are we gonna do about that? Like, I don't know what to do because I don't know how to help you, and you said you don't want to do that, and you want to do this, and you gotta learn, you know, like she always kind of just replies in that kind of like, I'm doing everything I can, but you don't want to do that, kind of like, you know, like half blaming me, but also like she doesn't understand and she feels bad kind of tone. But instead, last night she replied with like for the life of me, I cannot remember what she said. Like, I genuinely don't remember what she said, but she said, like, she replied in like a, oh really, like tell me more or something, like that kind of. And I was like, oh yeah, well, you know, anxiety. And she goes, like, she just replied in such a calm, understanding voice, which is very unlike my mom. And I love that. Like, that was like literally the most comfortable conversation I've ever had with my mum in my whole life. Anyways, I really, really love my hair. Yesterday I had it in like ponytails. It looks so cute. I'm probably gonna do that again today if I film a video. In case you didn't know, I also have Instagram and TikTok, believe it or not. Yeah, I do. And I'll see you guys next time.